Hi everyone, Kavita here, founder of Kavita Holistic, and this week I'm actually here in Cincinnati at my parents' home in Ohio. You can see my mom kind of in the background over there, but she's cooking us lunch. But this week what we're talking about is really what are our lessons learned from the new year, or what are our new resolutions coming up for the new year. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you, which I think has just been one of the biggest things that I've learned in my business this year, is really that anytime I go into a sense of overwhelm, if there's a new project that I'm taking on, or a new direction that I want to take in my business, or a new opportunity presents itself and I'm kind of weighing out the options, anytime I go into overwhelm because it just seems like it's an impossible task to accomplish, or there's so much that I have to do to really get it done, or whatever kind of thoughts that come up for me when I'm taking on something new, are definitely fears that we have. But those fears also need to be treated, how can I say, gently. Because whenever we push against our fears, they only heighten them even more, and we feel like, okay, really, I can't do this anymore. So, what I do is whenever I go into a sense of overwhelm, and this has happened to me several times throughout the year, I go on vacation. And right now, actually, starting the new year and thoughts of what I need to bring into the new year in my business, the projects that I want to take on, have actually overwhelmed me the last couple of days. And it's so nice to be home with my parents, to just kind of decompress, be on vacation, not really think about anything. And I have to admit, I've gotten some clarity while doing it. And so sometimes we think we have to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going to really get our answers. If we don't have clarity, or if we're overwhelmed, we're like, just push through it. And it only either makes us less productive, it takes a project longer, or we don't even accomplish it. So my big lesson learned from this year, and of course there are so many, but I just wanted to highlight one, is that when the overwhelm hits, go on vacation. What I mean by vacation is not, you don't have to go to some beach or the mountains or anything like that. But, just read a book that you love to read that doesn't have to do with anything business related, unless you really love business books. Or take a walk, or, go hang out with your family and friends. It's just a time where you're not thinking about business, because being entrepreneurs, it's always on our minds. And sometimes we need a break. And that break is what I mean by on vacation. So that is the first thing that I wanted to tell you guys. And then I wanted to also tell you a resolution that I'm making for the new year. And that is that really growing with my passions. My passions have evolved as time has evolved. And I love helping people with health and wellness, and seeing their transformations in terms of how much energy they have, how productive they've become, and just how much their skin is more beautiful, the weight they've lost. But with that also, I've noticed that I love talking about relationships, family relationships, relationship with food, relationship with your husband or your significant other. And that is something that I'm going to be offering in the new year. And I think I was struggling with that for a little while, because I was like, well, it's a total shift in my business. And it's actually not. It's just I'm leading with 2 feet instead of 1 foot, which is the health and wellness. So I think what I wanted to express to you in that is that passions evolve as you evolve, and allow your business the access to grow with you so that it never becomes stagnant. Because when you become stale in your business, so does your business. And you want to keep it fresh and new all the time. So that's for this week, and happy, happy new year. And I hope you guys celebrate and enjoy it, and, let go of 2010, wish it well and say goodbye, and get ready for 2011. And I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Happy New Year, everyone.